You're totally not at Willow Bend. That one's totally not broken. Look, now this one's working. Oh my gosh, they cannot even keep one of these things running now. Well, at least they fixed that one. Let's see, did they open the new expansion yet? Or the new escalators? Oh, they got the new lights in. There's my favorite store in the entire mall, the Apple store. Let's see, is there a brand new 5500 awaiting me? Oh, they're getting rid of the custom lights. Oh well. We all knew that was gonna happen, didn't we? What, are the escalators really not running yet? That's a bit sad. That's a bit unfortunate. Opening soon. Well, when soon? You said it would open this summer. You know, there may be a 5500 down there now. Because they moved that wall for the third time now or something. We should all beat GTS, because, you know, GTS, I don't know why he keeps riding on top of snails. I told him to stop it, but he just won't. Like, you know, I told him, I was like, GTS, you need to stop riding on top of those snails. And he was like, nah, man, that's fun. And after this, we're going to go to Macy's and see if they fixed it yet. Nope, that's Service Corridor. That's probably just a Schindler RT freight elevator in there. I did not even know that pyramid exists. That used to be Starbucks where those escalators now sit. No, it looks like they actually, what? Did they actually put the plates down? Yeah, I think they finished them. They might be working on, I think there's going to be an elevator in there. There's a store where you can buy overpriced greeting cards. You know, there's no other entrance to the store. That's a bit stupid. There's some dumb tourist attraction. Okay, let's see if Macy's is working. It's been broken for a few weeks now, from what I've heard. Oh, we already went there. I'll take you right there. Okay, we're going to make a pit stop at Neiman's Markup for GTS. I'm sorry. Nope, but they fixed that one. Now the other one's broken. Okay, GTS, guess where we're going? Yes! I'm taking a pit stop just for you. Oh my. It shouldn't be frozen. Tall people only can watch that. No short people allowed to view the plants. Press the reload button. That might help. I don't know. The mall can't keep one of them working. That's probably gonna end up getting them modernized in the very end. Guess where we are? We're at Neiman's Markup. Okay, let's not look suspicious for the employees, because they'll be like, "What's wrong with you?" GTS, cut it out. GTS is gonna get himself timed out if he doesn't stop. Ah, that pause button though. Okay, time to go to the super trendy elevator. Look at this trendy store. Hey, cough, cough, I found your light switch. American M Series, as I like to call it. So we're gonna put out the fire with a staircase. Got it. Interesting ideas. Really? No. Alright, apologies for the buffering. That tends to happen. I've only been to 2 places where that didn't happen, and that's the Hilton Anatole and the Adolphus Hotel. I would have stayed at Magnolia, but ThyssenKrupp did one of the worst modernizations out there. That mod sucked at the Magnolia. They replaced everything historic and put in some stupid buttons that I hate. Ugh, ThyssenKrupp. Personally, when I think of ThyssenKrupp, is they're hit or miss. 99% of the time they miss and do a terrible job. 1% of the time they do a pretty decent job. Which the most decent jobs are when they use the ThyssenKrupp buttons, not the mad version, the real ThyssenKrupp buttons. I'm not going to Dillard's today. I'm going to Macy's. Okay, so after taking that pit stop just for GTS, since he asked me to come here. Okay, now we're done at Neiman's Markup. There's the main elevators, which one is, of course, broken for the norm. It's Willow Bend, what do you expect? That is weird. Ugh, it stinks like poop. We're not going to Crayola, we're going to Macy's. I don't know if I'm going to stream for an hour, so I do not accept your challenge. I deny. Hey, there's free elevator parts kiosk. Now I'm just going to demand that they give me my parts, otherwise they're not going to be happy with what I do. Bath and Booty Works. It's in the food court. It's in the middle of the food court. Oh wow, they've redone this. They're finished here. Yep, Willow Bend's in Plano. We're in like West Plano, I think. Wow, this place is crowded. Look, they've finished this. They've actually finished this part of the mall. That's where the expensive, dumb cosmetics went. GTS loves that place. Why on earth did you cut yourself with broken glass? That doesn't sound fun. Stonebriar sucks. Like, nobody likes Stonebriar, but a lot of people go there anyways. Like, it's one of the most hated malls in Dallas. It's pretty much hated by everyone. Nobody likes going there. Because they try to upsell you on all sorts of junk. Well, a lot of people I know hate going there. Overpriced furniture. Which that store, it's just overpriced furniture. There's a pile of crap. Well, GTS, if you want to go to, if you're going to Chick-fil-A, I would not recommend going today, because they're not going to be open, are they? I don't think they would be. Macy's. Let's see if there's any magic in that store, because they do say it's the magic of Macy's. Let's see if there's any within the store. They're probably lying. There's GTS's favorite perfume, because he wears that perfume every single day. He didn't want me to tell you that, but I did anyways. Okay, well, you can go to Nebraska later this year. Nebraska is somewhere that's not here, I know that much. But there's a reason I threw a map across the 3rd grade classroom. Because let's just say when I was in 3rd grade, I got really, really mad at a few teachers. And one time in music class, I threw a flute across the room. I also threw a map in geography class. Ew, I hate cologne. It stinks. It smells disgusting. Ugh. But yeah, I've thrown things across the classroom before. That's what happens. When I get really mad at music, I will throw the instrument across the room with no problem. I did throw a flute and I got in big trouble and I was kicked out of that class. So that's why I'm not musically talented. There's the elevator, I think. Yeah, but that's it. It's probably still broken. Is that barrier still there? Nope, looks like it's working now. Yep, it works. Oh, I want to go in there. That's like my fun house. She looks way too happy to be right by an elevator. Yay! It's got a nice motor. Ooh, the indicator is broken. This is a Schindler. camera. Uno. Hold it for a few seconds. There we go. It's easy. Unfortunately, this one got another empty replacement indicator. This must be some sort of replacement. And it doesn't have that unique arrow. Aww, we don't go 33 floors anymore. What do you expect? Yes, cancel any modernizations. Good idea. You know, this elevator's improved quite a bit. It's actually a really nice elevator. I used to nudge this thing when I was young, all the time. It was such a fun thing. It's so funny when that thing nudges. Let's go ride the parking elevator by Macy's, because yes, we have a ton of parking elevators in this mall. Those lights have been in there for years, and not once have they ever been lit up. I absolutely hate when they put a light fixture in and it's not lit up. It annoys me for some reason. Yeah, everyone already knows what I look like. Especially my hair, because no, I'm never going to cut my hair. Don't you even think about that. At least you don't know what color my eyes are. Because I don't think anyone actually knows what color my eyes are, which is a good thing. Because I'm not telling you that. Okay, let's go to parking. GTS. Short hair is one of the worst things you could ever have. I don't know why on earth you'd want it short. That's so last year. I've been here many times and they're still working. See, I got kicked out of music class for throwing a flute across the room because I got really mad at it. So, I have not touched an instrument in years. Well, I touched the piano, but one time I started playing and Mom said, "It's so good, so can you please stop playing the piano for right now?" And I said, "Yeah, if it's so good and you love it so much, why would you want me to stop?" And then I started playing it and she's like, No, it's so good. I think my ears have had enough for one day. It's that good." Interesting. See, I can't play anything unless you want to cover your ears. Though my mom likes my music. I mean, she said it was so good she didn't want to hear it anymore, which is good enough for me to keep playing. And there's the elevator. Well, I'm sorry, it's an elevator. What do you expect? We're technically out of the mall now. Organization. Here's the third level, which is arguably the most fun. Oh, look. Long way down. Ugh, I wonder if they put that junk on the door frame. You know, it's probably the service elevator. Cheap button. Look at that. That's like the last original light fixture in the entire mall. They've even redone. Oh my gosh, they repainted those? Those used to be wooden. No, that's Schindler. None of this stuff was installed before 1989. This is all 2001, which is when the mall opened. That is a sensitive door. Okay, it's coming up finally. See, what it's supposed to look like is it's supposed to say LLUL-RL. They always used to say LL and UL, but then they changed them all to 1 and 2. Finally. You know, I'm surprised they have not had to puncture that picture at all for just sticking the U key to open the doors. Which means very few people get stuck up here. That or they're trying to hide the U key hole, which is probably dented for all we know. Oh, this thing is slow. Here's the burnout on that one I discovered. Let's see if that changes. This thing used to Really? This thing does not know how to level. Really? I'm not parked here. I'm parked in like deck E or whatever. Why do I want to explore New York City? I could just go there myself. I don't need any dumb kids show to tell you about New York. I already know where all the good stuff is. Okay, let's go see if we can get a glass elevator, since those have the best motors in the mall. Dillard Stonebriar Mall is a Schindler MT. Dillard Stonebriar is probably one of the nicer Stonebriar elevators. That's probably one of the nicer ones there. The worst elevator though at Stonebriar has to be the glass elevator. That thing sucks. It's slow, it smells horrible. That motor, the oil is probably really hot too. I would not be surprised if the oil is boiling in that thing. Because see, once you pump hydraulic oil up and down for a few hundred times, it'll start to get very, very hot. And once it gets very hot, you'll get that burning hydraulic oil smell. And then it's at risk for catching fire. There's some Crayola crap. Oh, that's GTS's favorite store. GTS loves Victoria's Secret. He shops there every day. I know it's weird, but what do you expect from GTS, right? That place is the most overpriced modern furniture shop in town. Want some overpriced furniture? You know where to look. Plus, that stuff I heard is cheap and plastic. And here we are at the center court. Schindler RTs don't usually have art logos, but most of them down here do. It's very common in this area. Because see, RT is just very common in Dallas for some reason. I see RT all the time. Even my hotel in Galveston had that. I know it's a shocker, right? You know what? I'm going to do something incredibly stupid. I want to ride this elevator. Aw, no one's home. But you know what? This is a fail right here. Look. Only the tall people can look at the plants. If you're any shorter, you're going to look at pot. And pot is not a fun thing to look at. It's a giant potted plant. You know, I think we have a better chance. Let's go ride the Dillard's parking elevator. Yeah, let's go ride the Dillard's parking one. There's my favorite store, the Apple store. I'm 6'3" now, thank you very much. We'll get the glass elevator in a second. We're just gonna go down to one since apparently right now I've come at a bad time, but in about 20 minutes they're not gonna be busy at all, considering the mall's closing at 6 o'clock. We will ride the glass one, I just don't want it to be that busy. So I'm passing the time so that these people who can use it, and then I can use it. But we'll take the Dillard's parking one down, since the international one's a liar. Because I've asked it to take me to different countries, and however many times, it's lied to me. Yeah, Apple's a great company. I love Apple too. Apple isn't okay, Apple's amazing. I'm probably one of the tallest enthusiasts in the community. Which being tall is great because you can look at indicators really easily. I'm just going to delete that comment, GTS. You're not allowed to say that on this stream, GTS. You're only allowed to talk about iPhones on my stream. Jacob's 6'2" from what I've heard. I'm 1 inch taller. Dillard's. You know what? Let's use the unbranded Schindler. Yeah, let's use this. No, I really do not know how to use these things right. Look at that, though. They've replaced these too. Huh. I guess this renovation's pretty much done. That is the weirdest store ever. I think a lot of people are. I'm not even that strong. I'm weak. Well, come. Those are not supposed to be separated, are they? Ooh, this thing's shaky. I am not a fan of that escalator. I rate it 2 stars out of 5. Why are we painting their pottery? Look, it says paint my pottery. But it's not mine. I don't want to paint your pottery. If you want to get your pottery painted, go paint it yourself. Lazy people. I'm not doing your work for you. Yes, one good note. Never hire me to do anything for you because the work's probably just going to end up not being done. That's too many stars to give anything. Nothing would ever rate that high. Okay, now off to the glass elevators. That place used to be the CRT store because they had so many CRT televisions, it was annoying. As you can see, stuff closes around here. There are tons of them. There are hundreds of elevators. There are like probably 10 elevators in this mall. I used to be scared of them, but after taking Sears Collin Creek on a few rides and not being killed, I'm a bit less scared of them, but I still don't like them by any means, no. I still feel very uncomfortable on them, but... See, well, of course. See, if you don't use them right, it's like a paternoster, which if you don't know what that is, that's basically an elevator, which has no doors and there are tons of them on a thing. Yeah, Team Apple, we're gonna look at that Apple store. Because, see, I totally recommend that you get an iPhone. If you want an Android, well, you can go taint yourself that way. That's not my problem. But see, if you want to take my advice, I recommend an iPhone all the way. Because, see, with iPhones, you get a lot of technology put in the phone. But see, with other phones, it's kind of like, if we don't need to put that technology in and cheap out, we will. But we can just label that technology halfway. Oh dear, it's frozen up.